If you just heard that, that was my ringtone. uh, well, more specifically when I get texts or notifications and stuff, not when someone's calling me. All right, so I think I should be upfront and honest right from the get-go. I don't like this game. I mean, I know this is like a fan favorite for a lot of people. This is one of those games that people just fucking love for some reason. I hate it. I hate this fucking game. I think this game's a piece of shit. And I'm going to thoroughly explain what exactly my problem is with this game. Hey, hello, Zyber. Well, I'm not going to do it thoroughly, because I do want to do a review of this game at some point. So, you're going to get a taste. I don't know. Then why are you playing it then? Because I want to do a review of it, and I thought this stream would be a fun way to like give people a taste of that review down the road. I have a storied history with this game. This is a game that, you know, I've struggled with for a long time now, so I feel it's only right that I do a video on it. I need to do something to kind of gain some sense of catharsis from this game. You know what I mean? Like, I need to be able to do that fucking video at some point so I can say everything that I feel needs to be said about this game. But for now, we're just gonna do a quick stream. Quick. I say quick, but it's probably gonna be like 2 hours long, like my streams usually are. The art style of the game looks like Final Fantasy. It may look like that from this CG that you're looking, but once the game actually starts, you're not going to be thinking that, trust me. So yeah, I'm not going to go over like every little problem that I have with this game during this stream, but I am going to touch on things that I don't like. I'm going to put subtitles only, just to save everyone from the bad voice acting. How worth is this game? Are you asking how much it costs? Right now, you can download it for $21 on the PS4 like store. If you're asking if the game is worth playing, I don't think it's worth playing at all. But that's my fucking opinion. Not everyone agrees with me. So let's jump into this bitch. Okay, so one thing I will give this game... Hey, what's up, Felipe? One thing I'll give this game is the graphics are actually pretty decent for a PS2 game. Yeah, $21 is a dumb price. Okay, Fate is our main character, this guy. This is Sophia. She is the motherfucking tropey-ass childhood friend. Like, she is... Like, just think of all of those characters. And that's her. Like, she is literally just that. There's nothing more to her character. Wait, is this a PS2 Classics or HD version? This is a PS2 Classic. The game, this is for all intents and purposes the original PS2 version of the game, completely unchanged. The only difference is that it's in high definition, and that's it. It's literally the exact same game otherwise, or at least that's how it should be. And here's another thing about this character, Sophia. she's technically a party member, but she doesn't become a party member until very late in the game. Is she the main protagonist in the game? No, Sophia's not. Fate is the main character. Sophia doesn't become a party member until way later in the game, and she's level 1! She's level fucking 1! The game doesn't even, like, have the decency to level her up for you, so she's, like, on the same level as everyone else. They forced you to get her up to everyone else's level, man. Fucking A. Bro, you ever played any of the Silent Hill games? Yeah, I love Silent Hill. Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4, a little mixed on that one. But the original trilogy is great. Anything else that's come after 4, with the exception of Shattered Memories, is complete shit. Well, if the content of the game is the same, and no changes, no losses. I mean, the content is bad, so for me it's a loss either way. Fate here is a really boring character too. I'd like for anyone who... wait, have you played Devil May Cry? I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. I've beaten Devil May Cry's 1, 3, and 4 like so many fucking times. I've beaten each of them at least like 4 times. By the way, how much is the game though? This game right now, you can download it on the PS4 for $21. Look at this fucking goober. Like, I'm fine so well today. And I leveled up a lot too, you know. Are you fucking... Who brags about that to their childhood friend who he's like truly like obviously trying to bang? Look at her. She's just like, yeah, how nice are you, fucking nerd? For real, like, you'd rather, like, play games and hang out at the beach with me? Like, dude! What are you thinking? Oh, and you know what? Let me tell you this. I actually went through the trouble of getting her ending. And it sucked. That's one of the things with the Star Ocean games, is that you can, if you want to, if you depending on the decisions that you make, it raises the affinity for the characters. And I worked hard to get her ending specifically, because to me, she seemed like, okay, this is the canon OTP pairing, so I should go out of my way to get her. And the ending sucked. It sucked. Not worth the time and effort at all. I was so pissed. Ugh. Fucking A. See how there's this sexual tension between them? There's like some romantic, undertones. It doesn't appear in the ending at all. Fucking so pissed. I heard the plot twist bullshit. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about the plot twist in this stream because I don't want to spoil anyone. But when I make my review, whenever that day comes, you can bet your fucking ass I'm going to rip that plot twist a new one. Not that it'll be difficult, because I think we can all agree, whoever's played it, it's a pretty bad plot twist. Elbo's the only good character? I don't know. Crispin Freeman does make him better, though. I'm gonna destroy this game? That's my intention. Look at her being coy and shit. Like, oh, if you want to hang out with me that badly. Oh, you should not have gotten the HD collection for Silent Hills 2 and 3. That's a really glitchy, buggy, pretty bad version. Am I the only one here? Wait, what? Should be I can't understand your question. Should you get popcorn for this? Yeah, you probably should. What's with this song that's playing? Did they add jiggle physics to her? Yeah, this game tried to blend the anime art style with like more realistic graphics. When you compare this to like Tales of the Abyss, which did the same thing, I think Tales of the Abyss, I mean, graphically speaking, Tales of the Abyss is not as advanced as this game. But I'd say that purely speaking, in an art direction standpoint, I think it succeeds more with less. I don't want to give it too much shit for the graphics though, because it is a PS2 game. Of course, Tales of the Abyss is a better game. Tales of the Abyss is a fucking masterpiece. This game is a piece of shit. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you cannot move the camera with the right analog stick. God damn it, fucking piece of shit. So I have to move it with the R1 and L1 buttons. Ugh. Okay, I think we're supposed to... Are we supposed to do something here? Yeah, this is teleporter. The music is one of the only things I can really say is good about this game. Along with the graphics. I mean, for a PS2 game, it is a good-looking game, for the most part. I mean, we can make fun of the character models, but even then, the character models, you could tell, like, you know, they did a pretty decent job. Although, look at this animation, though. Like, look at the way he runs. His, like, he's not moving, but his running animation still keeps going. See, look at that. That's fucking weird. So the animations are a little off. I'm supposed to go to the beach. How do you go to the beach? Oh god, I hope half the video isn't just me trying to find the fucking beach. Oh god, what a fucking goober. Like, the graphics in this was with the latest technology, blah, blah. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Fate sucks, he's terrible. But you know who sucks worse? This fucking character. Oh, she's terrible. Oh, this character sucks. Hey, Peter. Oh god, like, that's just weird. She's clearly like, what, 11, 12? You know what, that always bothers me in JRPGs, where they have, like, unless there's an excuse, like in Tales of Xillia or something, where Elise was special and like her magic abilities were like more advanced than like most people. Fine, I guess, but I always hate it for the most part in JRPGs where they try to have little kids in the party. Just cut that shit out. I mean, I'm a huge Tales fan, but that's something that the Tales series is also really guilty of. To be fair, most of the kid characters in Tales games are at least good characters for the most part. The kid characters in Star Ocean games, though, are universally trash. Pepita here sucks, as well as Miracle and Limmel in Star Ocean 4, who are even worse. Elise is way better than this little girl. Elise is actually like a well-written character. This girl is just annoying as fuck and just like exists to be cute. But she's not. She's... Ugh. Fucking game is such shit, I swear to God. the Rossetti group. This game does things to me, guys. Like, I fucking... She's autographing his shirt. That's at least cute. I'll give it that. You know, that kind of looks like the demon thing from Luke's shirt in Tales of the Abyss, except it looks like shit, which, I mean, you know, a little girl draw it, so of course. It just drawing someone's shirt. Am I the only one that's noticed? Like, look at Sophia's jean pants. Like, look at that! She doesn't even have it buttoned up. Like, she's clearly asking for the D. Like, she's practically begging fate right now. It's just like, please ravage me. Like, what the fuck? It's so bizarre. She's supposed to be the childhood friend character, yet they do something like that to try and make her sexy. Yeah, I'll definitely play Strange Journey Remake when it comes out. I never played the original Strange Journey. This scene is so pointless because her character is pointless. She's just... Actually, if I remember correctly, Pepita's character was not in the original version of the game as a playable character. She was added in later in the director's cut. The director's cut being the English version. We just got the director's cut version. They never bothered to send us the original version, which I heard was a glitchy, buggy mess. We could have gotten Dragon Quest VIII when say we got this track. Well, to be fair, we did get Dragon Quest VIII on 3DS. So that's pretty good. I have not played Danganronpa, but I do have a copy of it. My friend Devil May Pie sent me a copy. Wow, this fucking dumb character in this stupid fucking pointless scene. Mirage Kosa's in this game. Yes, she's in this version of the game, but she wasn't in the original vanilla version in Japan. You're robbers. Like, what is... Okay, so the whole gimmick of this character right now is that she keeps making, like, weird assumptions. He should have just said that they were lost then. This scene is so fucking dumb. Like, he should have just said from the start that they were fucking lost. Yeah, Andre, funny you say, like, oh, Fate the blockhead. The thing is, Fate's supposed to be smart. He's an engineer. He's supposed to be intelligent. Yet he says, it makes no fucking sense. He's supposed to be an intelligent character. Pepita Rossetti. Ugh. What is the most evil character in a video game? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't really, like, when I think of, like, great villains, I think less about, like, how evil they are and more about, like, how, like, well-written and interesting they are. Kamoshida is pretty evil, I'll say that. A lot of the guys from Persona 5, like, a lot of the villains are pretty evil. You know, I don't know. Fidel and Fate, to me, like, they're about the same. Like, Fidel has, like, no fucking character. And, you know, Fate doesn't have a fucking character either. God, this This scene is just dragging on. There's literally nothing happening in this scene. Like, kind of pseudo comic relief scene. Ugh. How the hell do I get to the beach? Is it through here? I think one of the teleportation rooms takes us to the beach. Indeed he does. Fate runs like a... If I remember correctly, there is a scene here that you can trigger if you talk to one of these girls. I think it's her, actually. Yeah, okay. So this is a scene that triggers. And depending... This is what I was talking about before. Like, depending on the decisions that you make, it can affect what character ending you get. The game's main story ending is always going to be the same. But depending on the decisions that you make, it raises or lowers the affinity that you have between the different characters. And that can affect what character ending you get. She says kinda single. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Are you serious? He's like, drinky? Like, are you fucking serious, dude? And of course, like, she comes in and she's like, pissed. What do you mean, oh, Sophia? Yeah, like, what do you... She's like following you. What the fuck, dude? Okay, wait, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be a prick. Yeah. What does that even mean? I'll show you who's little. Oh, that was like a weird walk. Look at this weird penguin thing. He forgets things every 10 seconds. Do you guys see the problem that I have? Like, the writing here in this game is fucking really bad. Okay, so we're finally here in the beach, and like, what are we supposed to do? Just go for a swim, I guess? What the fuck is the world? I think we're on like a planet called like Earth 3 or something like that. Okay, I think this is his mom. I think this is so weird. So, just a random NPC on the beach is actually his mom, and the guy on the left is his dad. This is so weird. So, the main character's mom is nagging the protagonist about playing too many video games. In a video game. I'm sorry, but don't we, like, this is targeted towards people in their teens. Don't they get that enough of that shit in real life? Why would they want to deal with it in a video game too? I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Sounds like something Nintendo would do. That's a good point. His mom's pretty hot looking though, I gotta say. His dad's just like, oh, playing games again. I don't give a fuck, it's your money. That's pretty funny, I'll give it that. Make like a Houdini and disappear. But she keeps saying the same thing. God, but she's trying too hard. She's got her mind on finding some hot guy so she can get her money's worth out of this trip. That's making her too aggressive. Guys don't like that. I mean, I don't know who are you to say that. Like, I think that shows a very profound misunderstanding. Still mad at me? Of course she's mad. Where, like, look at the character. Like, where's her nose? Here's another thing though with the this is weird. She calls his dad Uncle Robert. They're not blood related. They're not actually cousins. But she says that because there's such a familiarity between their families. So isn't it then weird to to then have this childhood friend character also be a romantic interest if the familiarity between them is that of family? I'm just saying, kind of fucking weird. Someone tell me I'm wrong. Her nose looks like a thumbtack. Yeah. Well, that ain't nothing new in anime. That doesn't make it okay. Just because it's a typical anime cliche, that does not in any way justify it or make it okay. Oh yeah, MGS2 is way better than this game. Like, there's no contest. What did Trails in the Sky handle? First time I played this, my first thought was, God, the controls feel janky as hell. Graphics are like early Dreamcast game. That's pretty funny. But your name is Cliff Fitter, so obviously the game had some impact on you, dude. Raiden has depth compared to Fate. He doesn't have depth compared to Fate, he just has depth, period. His character does have depth. Fate writer Nasu has a blog. You should check it out. I would check out his blog if I could read Japanese. Unless there's like an English version out there somewhere. It is a cool name, I'll give you that. Promise me something. Promise me that from now on you'll never try to get people's attention by giving them things. Oh, okay. I'll give you credit, game. That's actually a good lesson to impart. I'll give you some credit. So I think now you're supposed to actually go to the virtual reality room to do the tutorial. Alright, so now we can go do the tutorial. Okay, so it's weird because this is like virtual reality, so you actually have to like get up and do shit. What a fuck! Look at this. The intention of this shot right here is so obvious. It's like, hey guys, you spent a lot of time rendering that booty. This pixelated booty. It's so weird. She's the childhood friend character, yet she's so like sexualized in this early part of the game. But by the time she joins your party, like way later in the game, she's not sexualized at all. Oh. She definitely wants the D. 2B's booty is way better. You can use the battle simulator, blah, 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 blah. Battle trophies. I'll say that this is actually kind of an interesting thing. I can't really say this with much, like, I can't assert this for sure. But at least for me, this is the earliest I've seen of any form of achievements. If anyone can tell me of a game that came out before Star Ocean 3... you know what? I think Ratchet and Clank came out earlier, and that had skill points, which are basically the same thing. Okay. I'm debating how much of the controls for combat I should really, like, delve into to really explain, like, what's wrong with them. Do we have any skills? Doesn't seem. Like, because there's a lot wrong with the controls in combat. They just don't work very well. One annoying thing about combat is you see the green bar that says Fury? That is like a stamina meter. It's so pointless.
That was easier than I thought.
Wasn't too bad, I guess. Star Ocean 1 is great.
I'll give it my best shot.
It's not all that fun. Okay, yeah, I think I remember this battle actually being like a lot harder for some reason.
Shame on you. Yeah. Take that.
Yeah, look at that. We're all almost dead. Can I use any items or something? All right. Let's see if I can survive.
I need some
Yeah, there's still like 3 enemies left.
I need some
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know why. I remember this battle being like way harder than the first one for some reason. Yeah, the voice actor sucks. really bad. He's not a bad voice actor. I think I remember him doing other stuff where he was pretty decent, but yeah, in this game he's no good. That's why I turned the voice acting off. I didn't want to put you guys through it, but you still have to hear it during combat. Like, oh, it sounds terrible. She does not look fat at all. Yeah, he was Hubert in Grace's F, and he did a good job there. Alright, this is where shit starts to go down. So, I want to talk about what's wrong with the controls real quick. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I want to give you guys an idea of kind of the problems with the controls. So, one of the immediate issues is X and circle are for weak and strong attacks, respectively, okay? In order to do special skills, you have to hold down X and circle. The problem with this is that it can be really finicky. This is something that they admittedly fixed in Infinite Undiscovery and Star Ocean 5. It's not as much of an issue in those games. But in Star Ocean 3 in particular, it was an issue because when you wanted to do a normal attack, sometimes you'd accidentally do a special attack. And when you wanted to do, vice versa, sometimes it wouldn't always work. It wasn't always consistent. And that was the issue. They didn't do enough to tweak the controls appropriately so that the controls wouldn't mess themselves up. Another problem is that dodging is useless. I remember, so there's two ways to dodge, and they both don't work very well. One works a little bit better. You can use the D-pad to dodge, which is actually the better way to dodge, if you can believe it, which is pretty bad. So, I think we can all see the immediate issue with trying to dodge with the D-pad as opposed to, holding down a button or something, is you have to physically move your thumb away from the analog stick and onto the D-pad. And in that split second, you could get yourself hurt or, in the worst case scenario, die. I mean, if you're trying to dodge, you need quick reflexes. And that split second can be the difference between, dying or surviving. There's a second way to dodge, though, and it actually works way worse. And that's by holding down L2. You might think that sounds better, but it just doesn't work. Like, it's really finicky. Oh, look at... If I remember correctly, this guy's gonna have, like, a really funky, like, running animation. Look. Look at this mom's walk. Look at that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That little kid's walk animation was even better. Like, holy shit. Yeah, wasn't that funny as shit? Dreamcast character models. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, it's not ideal. All right, let's go ahead and save. Sonic Adventure had better animations? Yeah, I wouldn't deny it. A Sonic Adventure probably has better facial animations too, thinking about it. Yeah, it has to be the voice direction because this guy Steve Staley, I think his name is, has done other roles and he's done a better job before. See, look at Faith's mom. She's a fucking MILF. Okay, that was a really long and like awkward, like that wasn't really necessary, but whatever. Just prolonged the scene. Male soldier. That looked like a female to me from that angle. Okay, if I remember correctly, we're gonna get into another fight soon. I think we're gonna fight a robot. Logan was amazing. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Logan. I want to watch it too. As you suspected? What do you mean, as you suspected? Did you expect this to happen at your fucking vacation? Or did you suspect that they weren't going to be able to like fight against them? The music that's playing right now is pretty good, though. I mean, if you can ignore the annoying siren. Mysterious soldier. Look at that doofy fucking running animation. It looks way worse in a cutscene. Time to get into a battle.
What? An attack
Rear
from
attack.
behind?
Not nice.
Okay, I know this is an RPG and all, but for a moment, can we just like examine the fact that he is destroying robots with an iron pipe and his foot? Look, that's just a pipe. There's nothing special about that pipe. It's literally just an iron pipe. He broke apart these robots. These technologically advanced robots that shoot lasers. What do you mean just stay behind you? They didn't even show what happened. Like, it just exploded. They didn't even show what they did. Did they reuse the animation SO5? I don't know. Is that true? Pepita is trash. Yuck. My sentiments exactly. So the game kind of works on like a weird paper rock scissors type of thing where weak attacks interrupt strong attacks, I believe, but strong attacks break through guards, and weak attacks can't are blocked by guards.
Okay, guys.
It is clunky and janky. That's exactly what it is. The animations go on for too long and you can't cancel them. See, look. During that animation, I'm trying to dodge and it won't let me. So you can't cancel dodge. The dodging itself doesn't work very well. Here's one of the biggest problems with the dodge. I'll tell you this. The dodge works by orienting itself to where the character is facing, and you can't dodge forward. So let's say you're moving to the left, and you need to dodge, you happen to need to dodge to the left. You're fucked. Like if you're staring to the left and your character needs to dodge to the left and you try to dodge to the left, you're fucked. He won't move. It's baffling design. Forget it. What was that weird hand motion? She was just like... "Meh." She's pointing like, you want to go that way, dumbass? You want to go that direction? That was such an unnecessary animation. So this guy has to come in and like, yeah, fuck you, kid. Let me go away. To be fair, he just wants to save his parents. So, I mean, I'm not gonna give him shit for that. Yeah, I heard about what happened in Manchester. That's definitely a shame. My condolences to what happened, to everyone involved. When did this game come out? I think 2003, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody could look that up, that'd be good. But I don't, my gut's telling me like 2003 or 2004 or something like that. Oh, Roger Moore passed away too? I had no idea. Oh, man. 2003 in Japan, but 2004 in the West. Alright, there you go. Man, that is really a fucking shame, Roger Moore. I mean, I never really watched through those James Bond movies, if I'm being perfectly honest, but still, that is definitely a shame. Yes, we see you, Mr. Dick. Tito Dick. Will the Nut Shack ever not be funny? And, like, how bad it is? Oh, these awkward animations. Like, instead of just, like, turning their head and then looking at, looking at the person, they, like, turn their entire body to look at him. Oh, shit. This fucking game, I swear. Alright, oh shit. Oh god, where the fuck are we supposed to go? I'm guessing the blue arrow. Please just tell me it's the blue arrow. What the oh, come on. Oh, this guy's healing us. Thanks. Shintai, you should stream Phantom Dust multiplayer at some point. I'll think about it. Oh god, if I'm not supposed to go here, then where am I supposed to go? Please don't tell me I have to search all these rooms! I own Dust and Elysian Tale, but I haven't like really played it much. Currently out of service. If you want to stream a good Tri-Ace game, you should do Roddy Out of Stories. That is a good Tri-Ace game. I agree. They should release that on PS4. Is the game seriously asking me to look through all of these rooms right now? Like, please. That's the flirt from earlier. What a pain. Do we have to leave down here? Why, game? Why are you torturing me, game? Look at all these rooms. You couldn't just make it more obvious what I'm supposed to do next. No. It's too easy. You gotta make me look through all these fucking rooms. Jesus Christ. This is room 506. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be? Okay. Guess I'll save. Do I just like... Am I supposed to just go to sleep or something? I'm clicking on all the beds, it's not doing anything. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do then? Do I just leave? God damn it, game. You're busting my balls, game! Who am I trying to find? Oh, this is where I was supposed to... It was the last one, too. Yeah, Clemps' review of Eternal Sonata is really funny. I recommend it. Do I need to see this event? Yeah, I guess I do. There's going to be a Gundam fighting game coming out this year. Yeah, I heard about that. Gundam Versus, right? That game looks like fun. Okay, look, I know that they're like a circus troupe. So that's why they're dressed like this. But this is supposed to be like a really serious moment where this place is being like everyone's trying to evacuate and shit, and then you have like this fucking goofball circus troupe. Like these characters, Pepita's character's worthless. Like she doesn't belong in the story. The story has nothing to do with her. She literally could have been like axed from the game entirely, and nothing of substance would have been lost except for maybe her moveset in the game, which some people think is fun. But we have a scene here that's trying to be serious, and we have this fucking goober in his circus outfit. It doesn't make sense. Like, I get it, they're in a circus troupe, but just don't have them there. Like, they don't need to be there. Yeah, she is forced in. She doesn't have to be in the game at all. Yeah, right now they're just stressing about the parents. Let me give you guys a little bit of insight. You are never going to hear about his parents for the rest of the entire game. So this is only an issue now and is forgotten about. The only time it is ever brought up again is during Sophia's ending. That's it. They might as well have not even been in the fucking game. Thoughts on Drakengard 1 characters? They're really fucked up, which makes them interesting. I think Yoko Taro's idea of justifying their actions through their insanity was a very intriguing concept. Wait, Scalebound's trademark was renewed by Microsoft? That's a bad sign. They're gonna fucking do something bad with it. Only 4 decent characters in this game. Let's see. Nell is pretty okay. Cliff is pretty cool. Maria is a good character. Who's the 4th one? I guess maybe Albel, because he's voiced by Crispin Freeman. Okay, now she's suddenly like, oh my goodness. Oh. For some reason, I don't know. Rest in peace, Scalebound. Wait, there was a new announcement for Tales? Like, for real? I know that there's going to be a Tales game on the Switch. Is that what you're talking about? Because that could just be a port. Like, we don't know what that's going to be. Yeah, like, Scalebound without Hideki Kamiya, I'm not interested. I don't want it. Just, no. They're gonna ruin it. Mirage was cool too. She was okay. Like, she's, I think she was one of the characters that was added in the director's cut. You know what? I'll give the developers some props here. Most developers try desperately not to put characters under bed sheets because it's really difficult to animate and to really make it look good. I'll give them credit. They put her under the sheets. I want everyone to think about all the games that they've played and how many times characters would lay on top of the bed, like on top of the sheets. That's because it's a lot harder to animate the characters like actually under the sheets. The only other game I can think of that actually bothered to do this was Deadly Premonition, which is weird because that game is a technical mess, but they bothered to do that. So hey Shintai, will you do the Persona 5 Shadow Challenge? What is that? I don't know what that is. She needs Fate to stay there until she goes to sleep. What is she, fucking 12? She's either 12 or this is like her giving like the biggest hint possible, like, hey Fate, I just want the D. Don't leave me alone. Give me the D. I am a horrible person. Alright, do I sleep here? No. Here? This is your bed. Why this one specifically? Why not any of the other beds? Get some sleep. Fate Senpai. I want that D, Fate Senpai. What do you mean, where are you? What are you, fucking idiot? Am I gonna watch E3? I think I'll have to watch it at like a recording because I think I'd be at work when E3 is live and I won't be able to actually watch it. This is an official announcement for all refugees. See, okay, so they were on a resort planet. Can we please, like, analyze that for a second? There is a planet that exists exclusively for resorts? No. No, 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 no. I don't buy it. That sounds stupid as hell. No, 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 no. So an entire planet is just relegated to like a resort planet. That sounds fucking idiotic. Okay, that was pretty good, Dom. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's pretty good, Dom. Actually, that reminds me. Yesterday, I recently like reinstalled the Fate Stay Night visual novel to my computer because this is a new computer. The story makes no fucking sense. No, it doesn't. The story in this game makes absolutely no sense. It is a complete mess. Yeah, I'm hoping their RE2 remake is good. Like I really hope it's good. Maybe we'll see it at E3. I don't know. Where are we fighting for? Oh man, I love Mega Man X4. The game is so good. Ominous music. Woo. Resort planets are a staple of space science fiction. Okay, I don't know. I guess I'm not super familiar with a lot of sci-fi. I haven't read any sci-fi that has resort planets, though. I'm trying to think, did Firefly? Firefly's an awesome show, in case you haven't seen it. Amazing show. I don't remember, does it have any resort planets? I don't think so. Look at Rogue Galaxy and Ratchet & Clank. Here's the thing, though. Rogue Galaxy's writing sucks, and Ratchet & Clank is, like, not meant to be taken seriously, so I don't really count those. This game, the Star Ocean wants you to take it more seriously. Bebop had a resort planet, did it? Rogue Galaxy is a decent game. I'm not saying it's a bad game, I'm saying it has bad writing. Rogue Galaxy on its own, like separate from his writing, pretty okay game. Outlaw Star had one too. Okay, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass with the resort planet thing. Fine. You guys got me. I was talking shit. I was talking out of my ass. It sounded like a dumb concept to me, but like, I don't know, maybe I'm just talking shit. I think kind of why it bothered me in here was there's not really much of an indication of how far advanced the technology is. Like, I don't know. I guess if they have enough technology to go to different planets, I guess it can kind of excuse in a resort planet. I don't know. I don't fucking know. How many years does this take place after Star Ocean 4? Because in Star Ocean 4, they were just trying to look for planets, for other planets that they could colonize. And yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I wouldn't say Rogue Galaxy's combat was extremely fun. It was fine. Like, the combat in Rogue Galaxy was acceptable. I think it really starts to overstay its welcome, though. Like, by the end of the game, especially. Because at the end of the game, you have, like, tons of different enemies that require different types of guns to take down. And you have to constantly be switching in the menu. It's like, I gotta use the fucking monography shot. I gotta use the freeze shot. I gotta use this other shot. It's like, it gets really tedious. Yeah, and the combat itself isn't deep at all. That's a good point, Sword. Like, the combat is literally just like either just watch a cutscene that just kills the enemies for you, or just mash X, maybe shoot at something. White Knight Chronicles is trash? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played it. I only played a little bit of it, and I thought it was pretty boring. Ever played Wild Arms? I own, like, most of the Wild Arms games, but I just haven't played any of them, unfortunately. Like, I literally own 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't own 5, or the one on PSP. I own all of these games, and I just haven't played them. I haven't gotten around to them, unfortunately. Only played Rogue Galaxy for like 3 days before dropping out of boredom. I can't really blame you for that. It's not a super great game. It's not a bad game. It's decent. That's the best thing I could say about it, honestly. It's just decent. I'd say as far as like level 5 games go, it's pretty, you know, in the middle, I guess. It's definitely it's definitely nowhere near as good as Dark Cloud 2, or Dark Chronicle as it's known in outside of the States. What are you trying to pull? Pretentious Earthling. This game has no fucking right to use this word when it itself is pretentious as fuck. Dark Cloud 2 is awesome. Dark Cloud 2 is a huge improvement over the first game. The first game hasn't aged very well, but I'd still say it's pretty decent. You know, I don't know. Shintai, should I play a good game like Mario Maker, MGS2, Bayonetta, or Breath of the Wild, or torture myself with Jaws Unleashed? I mean, you're not going to get as much lulls out of any of those other games compared to Jaws Unleashed, my man. I see a lot of people in the chat like trashing the graphics in this game. Honestly, the graphics aren't that bad. I mean, there are definitely better looking PS2 games, but like, you know, all things considered, it's an okay looking game. It's really not that bad. And this is coming from a guy who hates this game, so, you know, I'm being genuine. The animations suck. I will grant you guys that. The animations are fucking trash. But when we're talking about just like the graphics themselves, you know, they're pretty fine for a PS2 game. Oh god, this is one of those moments where like you just have to talk to all the characters and hope for something to progress. Oh god, it's one of those. Yeah, the art direction in this game is confused because it's definitely confused because there's like realistic settings, but the character models are trying to go for like this weird like fusion of the anime art style with polygonal graphics, and it's just, it doesn't really work. Star Ocean 5, oh, yeah, of course Star Ocean 5 looks better. I mean, I'm not gonna that's kind of an unfair comparison because Star Ocean 5 is like a PS3 game. Okay, the thing is, Silent Hill like makes most games even today look kind of bad. The art direction in Silent Hill is so strong, like oh god, what are we supposed to do? This is just one of those moments in like certain RPGs where it's just like just talk to everyone and like hope something happens. Like, it sucks. How would I rate the voice acting? Like, probably like a 4 out of 10. Like, I've heard worse, but it's not that good. Am I supposed to go back in this room? Like, what am I supposed to do, game? Oh god. Kill me now. This is... Okay, what's supposed to happen after this is we're supposed to like crash land to like a planet. And that's when the game starts to open up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. The store's locked. What do you want from me? This game is, well, this is a digital download, so setting it on fire would mean setting the PS4 on fire, and I'd rather not. Finally! Shit! God damn! They want my soul? They can't have it. You know, I mean, I think a lot of people felt that the decline of this series started with Star Ocean 4. But if you ask me, it started with this fucking game right here. And I'd say Star Ocean 4 is way better than this game. The writing in Star Ocean 4 is bad too, don't get me wrong, but at least it's a fun fucking game. This game is not fun. I beat the first Shadow Hearts game. I haven't played 2 or 3. I loved it. Thought Shadow Hearts 1, really good game. I'd like to go back to it one of these days. Although I should probably just go jump into 2 and 3. Yeah, just play Star Oceans 1 and 2. Those are the best games in the series. Maybe 4 if you can stomach the bad story for the good gameplay. Oh, this music is so wasted on this game. You never played any of the Shadow Hearts games? Dude, give them a shot. Dark, like mature RPGs, like really good stuff. I can't wait for this game to be released in HD on the PS4. Are you talking about Star Ocean? Because that's what I'm playing right now. I'm playing the HD version on PS4. There's not too many horror RPGs. That's true, and Shadow Hearts is pretty close to that. Like it's not specifically a horror game, I don't think, but it definitely has horror elements. There's some parts of that game that are genuinely pretty creepy. Have you played Nano Breaker? I have not. I heard it was bad though. But then again, maybe, I don't know. That was based on like pro critics, and I don't really trust them. So maybe I should give Nano Breaker a chance. Who knows? All right. Let's just crash land on the planet already, so we can like do stuff. This way? Or not? I guess I gotta go this way. The protagonist in Nano Break is voiced by Crispin Freeman? That's fucking awesome! You've already piqued my interest. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Go this way. Okay, am I supposed to be here? Can I not talk to the captain? Get to the escape pods. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're being attacked. Whatever. Here's the thing, though. So everything that's happening in the story right now, pointless. Literally everything that's happening in the story right now that has any semblance of like, you know, of substance or like meaning is literally pointless because the game's plot twist shifts the focus entirely to something different. I supposed to go? My blood type is type O positive, which is actually a very rare blood type. Because usually type O is negative, but mine is type O positive, which is very rare. So I had to talk to everyone in that room just for this. That's so arbitrary. Why do they do shit like that? Skip this pointless dialogue. It takes like 5 minutes to get across something that can, you know, be explained in like 30 seconds. Oh shit, Shintai, you're a god. Wait, why are you saying that? What'd I do? Yeah, this game makes you do a lot of pointless shit. No, yeah, the explanations go on forever. Oh, because of my blood type, I'm a god. Favorite Kingdom Hearts game? Probably 2. This is where all the money went, guys. This super compressed FMV. Look at all that money! It does look kind of cool, though. It's just a shame that it's compressed to hell, and it looks like shit. I'm not doing a full playthrough of this. You're fucking crazy. Why are you playing this game? Don't you hate it? Yeah, well, I'm giving everyone a taste of what the review is going to be like. You know, I thought it'd be fun. I also wanted to give people an opportunity who like this game to ask me, like, you know, what's my deal with this game, why I don't like it. So if there's anyone watching right now and they want to ask, Shintai, well, you know, I like this game. Why are you hating on it? You know, go ahead and ask. You know, if that's how you feel. You know, I don't want anyone to like feel left out or anything like that. I haven't played through Birth by Sleep yet, unfortunately. Wait, Treasure's first video game was the Ronald McDonald licensed game? I didn't know that. You think he'll pass on this one? You know, that's another reason why I'm streaming this. I want to show people that this, like, because there's a lot of there's like a weird amount of reverence surrounding this game. And I kind of want to stream it real quick for you guys and just show you that it's totally undeserved. Like, this game is really not that good. And I'm glad a lot of people in the chat are seeing me play it and going like, I'm going to give this game a pass. Good. That's my intention. I don't want people to waste their money on this game. I don't know when Kingdom Hearts 3 will come out, dude. Honestly, like, I'm not even gonna haphazard a guess. I have no clue. I just hope Kingdom Hearts 3's combat was better than Final Fantasy 15. I mean, Final Fantasy 15's combat wasn't terrible or anything like that, but it felt like they were focusing on the wrong things. As long as the combat is fun in Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, I'll be fine. You missed my FF15 stream? You can still watch it, but, you know. Go back to Neo. I just beat the game, and it's fucking amazing. I'm sure it is. Mechanically, it shits all over Bloodborne and DS3 way faster. I don't know. That's hard for me to accept because I fucking love Bloodborne so much. But I definitely do want to play it. Look at this guy. He looks like a fucking goober. Oh, that animation looked weird. Like the way that his hand looked when he like stabbed it in the floor, in the ground, looked really bad. I do like I like the stances a lot in Neo. Like they look really cool, and they're fun to play around with. When I first played the demo of Neo, I didn't mess with the stances much, but when I started playing the full game, I messed around with them more, and I realized that there's more to it than what I initially thought. Alright, so... skill setup. So we don't have any... We have nothing. So one thing I kind of like about this game is that you can fill out the map. It's nothing great. It's not like a great feature or anything, but I think there's just something satisfying about being able to like fill up a map like this. Neo better than Dark Souls 3? Okay, if you say so. I get double money.
I won't forget this!
That was easy.
So, your basic moveset in this game never changes. You do get some special skills, which you do by holding down X or circle, but your basic moveset is pretty much the same. And honestly, I think his fighting style is pretty lame. One of the criticisms that I have for Star Ocean 5 is that the main character basically uses the same moveset that Fate does. So all the attacks that you're seeing now, well, I don't think, actually I don't think Fidel can do that flip kick. But these, like that 2 swipe attack is something that Fidel can do as well. That sword slash and that kick is something that he can do as well. Why did the FF fanfare display? That was my phone. So I want to. So one of the big things about Star Ocean 5 that like excited me at first and then really disappointed me was the main character is a swordsman. He isn't just a swordsman. He has his own school. He teaches his own school how to sword fight. Can someone please explain to me why someone who is like trained as a swordsman using the same moveset as this fucking idiot that plays video games? like, it's fuck. Like, that's a criticism towards 5, obviously, more than 2, but like, it's bad.
Real fight.
Oh, a real fight. Sounds so lame.
That was fun.
Yes, I'm sure you had a lot of fun stabbing a little slime. Favorite Metroidvania? Ooh, that's hard. That's really hard. I think I might have to just go with Super Metroid. That's probably like a really stock answer, but like,
Real fight.
dude, like Super Metroid's like one of the best games ever made. That game is a masterpiece of design.
All right.
Your favorite would be Metroid Fusion? Metroid Fusion's also really good. And you know what? Zero Mission is also great. You know, all 3 of those games are like, I can replay them at any time. They're so much fun. You know, I never got into Prime, to be honest. Like, I don't know, there's just something about the Prime games that just didn't do it for me. And it was weird because I could acknowledge as I was playing them, like, yeah, these are good games. There's nothing really wrong with them, but for some reason I just couldn't get into them. I always want to, like, give them another chance and be like, okay, I need to just sit down with these games and really give them a fair shot. But for whatever reason, whenever I tried beforehand, like, yeah, they just didn't do much for me. I hate how in this game your characters die if they run out of MP. Yeah, that's a huge problem. It's just dumb. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why they designed the game like that. There's really, like, no need for it to do that. If I remember correctly as well, your skills actually use up HP instead of MP, and only symbology uses up MP, which is also bizarre. I don't know why they designed it like that. Prime controls better on the eShop trilogy with the Wiimote. I actually do have that, so yeah, one of these days I'll give Prime a shot. Like a proper go. What a fucking wuss. No, this is really dumb and weird. This is the only time that the main character, like, falls down from exhaustion like this. Yet this never happens ever again in the game. Ever play RE4 with Wii control? No. I've beaten the original GameCube version, I beat the PS3 version, and I beat the PS4 version. Yep. Fate's having this completely meaningless dream about Sophia and his parents dying. What does this add? I'm honestly asking people, what does this add to the story? What does this add to Fate's character? It doesn't. See? He just goes, oh, what? It's just a dream, and moves on. Nothing about that scene holds any significance for the rest of the game in regards to either the story or his character. It's completely worthless. I think if I had to half-hazard a guess, I think it was some sort of vain attempt to humanize Fate's character in a way. But here's the thing, as I already stated before, his parents are not brought up for the rest of the story. For the rest of the game, his parents are not brought up at all. Sword, I'm sorry, saying it's trauma is a pretty bad excuse, because trauma would insinuate that it has some sort of mental effect on him that you can't just shake off trauma. If he has like one dream and then just moves on from it, that's not trauma. Is SO4 worth picking up for cheap on PS3? I think it's worth picking up if you can look past the bad story and the bad dialogue. If you can look past that and you just want to have a fun game to play, then SO4 is definitely worth getting. Go for it. But yeah, no, that isn't trauma. Trauma is something that like mentally affects you, and you know, it's something that like stays with you, and it's hard to, it's really difficult to like shake off trauma. And since his parents, those characters are like absent for like the rest of the game, the scene just has like absolutely no purpose. I wonder how people can finish bad JRPGs. You're talking to one who does that more than he'd like to admit. Guts, this man is not. Fuck no. Guts and Star Ocean should not be brought up in the same sentence. That's just blasphemy. What's worse, Final Fantasy 13 or Star Ocean 5? My money's on Star Ocean 5, honestly. As flawed as Final Fantasy 13 is, you know, Final Fantasy 13 at least tried. Star Ocean 5, it just was a boring slog. Granted, Final Fantasy 13 could be pretty fucking boring too. But again, 13 tried, you know. You can acknowledge it, you know, I acknowledge a lot of its flaws. I'm not a big fan of 13, but I at least acknowledge, like, you know what, tried to do some different stuff, didn't really work. But, you know, I'll give the game credit for that. The story was also a mess. But, yeah, Star Ocean 5 is just a complete dumpster fire. A lot of people are asking me, actually, what's worse, Star Ocean 5 or Star Ocean 3? I'm actually not even sure anymore. Like, I think I hate them both about the same, to be honest. Like, I think I dislike this game and 5 about the same. They both suck. This game and 5 are both pieces of shit. FF13 is racist toward black people. What? But the best character in the game is Saz. Saz is like the best fucking character in that game. You almost bought Star Ocean 5, I'm glad you didn't. Yeah, Saz is like easily the best character in the entire game. No he's not. Saz was not a stereotype. Dude was he was a father, and represented poorly. I don't agree with that at all. He was one of the only characters that was like actually fleshed out. The stuff with him and his son was like really, was honestly one of the only things the game did right. I mean, it's fair enough if you don't like the character, but like saying it's racist, that's no way, dude. Just trolling? Oh, fuck you, dude. Okay, you got me. You got me. Okay. A stereotype is someone defined by stereotypic qualities. I'm going to expand that definition a bit because that's a bit vague. So, a lot of people conflate stereotypes and archetypes as kind of being the same thing. An archetype is more like a role. A stereotype is defined by the role. So a stereotype is a character that exists solely to like to be the role, while an archetype is a character that can fill into its role in its own unique way. Or it can. Like, in that sense, all stereotypes are also archetypes, but not all archetypes are necessarily stereotypes. What do you mean leaving the village without a weapon is suicide? Don't you have your pipe? You got your pipe, son. I got my pipe. And it won't let me leave. That sword literally only gives you 1 point extra of damage. How ridiculous. This ain't Silent Hill. Yeah, that's true. Who's the worst character, Vanille or Hope? To me, it's Hope, but Snow is really close. I think Vanille is the worst character. As much as kind of like misguided as Hope's character was, Vanille just sucks. Like at least Hope has some development. It's not very well handled, but I mean, at least it's there. With Vanille, it's just she's just a shit character. There's like nothing redeeming about her. Oh my god, it's the legendary game reviewer Shintai. I'm not legendary. I'm really not. I'm not that fucking special. Troy Baker is great. That guy's fucking awesome. Well, except for his performance as James Sunderland in Silent Hill 2 in the HD collection. We don't talk about that. Throw a Master Ball, yeah. No, I will not agree that Code Geass is the best mecha anime ever. Fuck off with that shit, man. Dude, you compare Code Geass to any of the Universal Century Timeline Gundam anime, and it falls fucking flat. I mean, it falls flat on its own. It's a bad show, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, Troy as Yuri was awesome. Guy C, he was definitely better. Like, stop calling me legendary. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm really not that special. I'm just I'm just a normal guy that likes to ramble on about video games on the internet. That's it. I've never watched Gundam. It looks like Japanese Transformers. That is not true at all. That is fucking bullshit. Gundam and Transformers are like completely separate. Transformers exists to sell toys. And to a certain extent, yeah, okay, sure, so does Gundam. But Gundam actually has like real stories, real characters. It explores the horrors of war. The original Mobile Suit Gundam, released in 1979, was an anime that explored the horrors of war in a way that most anime just didn't, and literally revolutionized the anime industry. It is a testament to that show's quality that you can still go back to it now. Transformers is Japanese. Yeah, it is Japanese. You know what? Yeah, you're right. So that initial comment didn't make much sense. But the original Mobile Suit Gundam is a testament to the anime industry as a whole. Like, it's just it's really hard to stress just like how influential that show was. Like, I recommend watching this guy named Anime Everyday. He did an amazing, like, two amazing video actually. One was talking about like the history of anime over the years, and another one was talking about the history of mecha. And he does a better job than I am right now, obviously. Isn't Neon Genesis Evangelion influential? Yes, it is. But so was Gundam. They became influential at different times, though. Anime every day is boring. I don't really agree with that. I think he makes really well-informed videos. Granted, he's not like a super hyperactive guy or anything like that. His videos are pretty mellow, but I mean, if you can get past like, you know, how mellow he is, like the actual content of his videos are like, they're really educational and informative. And yeah, he made 2 really excellent videos that talk about the history of anime. Of both anime and mecha. They're both worth watching.
Real fight.
I have never heard of Lost Soul. Thoughts on Mother's Basement? He's okay. He's alright. I don't really think much of him. I thought his anime opening videos were like entertaining for what they were, but at the same time, you're just analyzing openings, you know. There's not like he definitely puts a lot of work in analyzing openings, and I guess it's kind of nice to see like, okay, there's more thought put into the openings than I thought, but at the same time, you know, I don't really think it's all that. It's not all that for me.
All right.
He's not bad. I'm not saying anything bad about him. Mother's Basement's fine. He's just like, you know, whatever. Lots of love for Digibro in the chat, it seems. I'm kind of mixed on Digibro. Bob Samurai and I are actually friends. Yeah, I'd say I'm kind of 50-50 on Digibro. There are times where I'm like, we're on the same page, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I agree with you. And then there are other times where I'm like, I don't know. Thoughts on Nino? The dude needs to, like, calm the fuck down. I follow him on Twitter, and Digibro's kind of a douche. Yeah, he kind of is. I actually like Digibro more when he's drunk, because he just kind of lets loose, and he just kind of chills. And just, you know, he's not trying to put on airs. But anyways, Nino, yeah, he just needs to chill out. On Twitter, he's like always like ranting about shit. Yeah. His videos are good though. Nino does make good videos. But he never uploads. Which I guess, I mean... What did you think of his rant video? Which one? Yeah, I guess I'm not one to talk though in terms of like uploading videos, because I'm pretty bad about that too. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a really big fan of Glass Refraction. I think he's well, to be fair, I haven't watched any of his stuff recently, so maybe he's gotten better. But yeah, I never really liked Glass Refraction's reviews. They really lack a lot of substance, and I thought his scoring system, which I did hear he got rid of, so good for him, but his scoring system was garbage and I hated it, and it really annoyed me.
Real fight.
I'm surprised we're all talking about the anime community now. His scoring system was crap. Look, when it comes to scoring systems, let me just squash this right now. If you're going to use a scoring system, that's fine. I don't personally like using them, but I can see why other people use them. That's fine. But at least be consistent, and don't have it be a huge mess. You know, one of the things I hated about his scoring system was it was like, this show gets an 8.75321, like, why? I haven't watched any of Best Guy Ever's videos, although I have seen like some videos he did
Real fight.
was it Digi? He was on the Weebcast. I've heard a few episodes of the Weebcast. He seems alright. I have not seen his Gurren Lagann video. But yeah, like, if you're gonna have a scoring system, just make it, you know, straightforward. You know? Don't make some complicated mess. It doesn't need to be like that. Still can't go through here. Thoughts on Super Best Friends? I love the Super Best Friends. They're great. Chibi reviews. I don't watch him. I don't watch anyone that does the. Yeah, yeah. Glass Reflection did prefer SA over Samurai Champloo, which is the most retarded thing I've ever seen. Oh, I was answering another question. Well, okay, yeah, chibi reviews. I don't really watch like people who do chapter reviews or anything like that. So, you know, don't ask me about people like that. I just don't watch those types of videos. And the reason I don't use scores is simply because I feel like what I say should be more important than the score at the end. Because let's say I do a really long, hour-long review, and at the very end I put 5 out of 5 or whatever. All I'm going to see are comments of people arguing like this. You know, you're just going to get dumb comments like that. Instead of people engaging in the arguments themselves, they're going to arbitrarily target the score and be dismissive based on the score, because if they do that, they don't have to address the arguments. They can just address the score, and on their pedestal of pseudo intellectual bullshit, they'll just go like, he's just dismissing, like, see, this is a bad review because he just gave it a 5 out of 5. That's bullshit. Address the points, address the arguments, tell me what's wrong with the arguments. If you just put a score, then it just gives people a leeway to not have to, you know, address what's actually being said. So again, if people use scores, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Me personally, I don't like using them. What I say in the review should be more important than some arbitrary number at the end. People who say things like, objectively speaking, before they try to present an argument are people you probably shouldn't be listening to. The fact of the matter is, all we're doing is presenting arguments. All we're doing is compiling points and justifying them to the best of our abilities. You're not saying anything concrete enough to pass it off as an objective fact. Unless you're saying something like, this is a game. You're pointing out, like, objective truths about the game. Like, this game uses polygonal graphics or something like that. Like, this game is an action RPG. You know? But it is the way that we perceive the games that's important. Now, of course, there needs to be a basis of fact in order to extrapolate an informed opinion on what is inherent in the game itself. But that's what it is, though. It's still an opinion. There are definitely some opinions that are more informed than others, but none that are objective. So, yeah, if someone starts their argument with objectively speaking, that person's a fucking idiot. They don't know what they're talking about. That is a pseudo-intellectual attempting to sound more intelligent than what they actually are. Oh yeah, Yakuza's combat is less sophisticated than Arkham or Ass Creed. Wasn't IGN the one that said that? What a bunch of fucking morons. Those are people that couldn't even understand the depth of the combat to begin with. IGN has shit-tasting games. Yeah, I agree with that. Have I learned any skills yet? No, because I haven't leveled up yet. This music is loud. Let me see if I can help you guys out on that then. I don't think there's anything here that I can fuck with. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can mess with. Hold on. It doesn't look like there's anything I can do about the audio. I'm trying to see. No, doesn't look like it. I'm sorry, guys, about the audio. It's just louder than anything else you've heard. Yeah, I don't know. There's no in-game options for me to mess with, and kind of the way that the this broadcast system works, it won't let me fuck with it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, IGN gave Godhand a 3 out of 10. Audio is fine. Okay. Dude, Godhand is fucking awesome.
An attack from behind?
Wait, how did I get attacked from behind? That doesn't even make sense. The booty slapping, yo. Okay, I learned Blade of Fury. I learned my first skill in the game. And this is a skill that you're going to use a lot. Let me get it out of here and put it in. So, here's one of the things about this game. And I kind of like this. So, the more you use a skill, the more effective it becomes. So, you see here it says Mastery is 0. That's because I haven't used it yet. Next, 99. When I use it 99 times, it'll level up, which means it'll do more damage, and I believe it will take up less HP. Don't quote me on that. Which is kind of neat. Here's what's not so neat, and this was something that was improved in Star Ocean 4 like by a lot, and that is that these skills that I'm equipping, I can only equip respective to the amount of CP I have. CP is capacity points. So I only have 4 points, so that means I can only equip Blade of Fury. I believe the cap is 15, and that's it. And for the rest of the game, you can never exceed beyond 15. Which is baffling, because by the end of the game's going to give you these increasingly higher like capacity abilities, and you're not going to have any room for any of them, and it just doesn't make any sense. So like by the end of the game, you're gonna be still stuck with the same amount of CP, like 15, and you're gonna be having these skills that use up like 8 and 7, and that's it. You're tapped out and you can't put anything else. It's really badly done. A lot of the skills that Fate gets as well are like really boring and shitty. So Blade of Fury, it's the best move that he's gonna have for like a significant portion of the game. So it isn't until you get air raid, which was like a good like 30-40 hours into the game, until you finally get something else that's decent. I'll go ahead and show you what the skill looks like.
Blade of Fury!
It completely missed!
Blade
God.
of
See how
Fury!
clunky this fucking shitty game is? Oh my god. Completely missed.
Blade of Fury!
There we go.
That was easy.
See how awkward and shitty and clunky that animation was? Jesus Christ. Guys, fuck this game. This game is such a fucking piece of shit. Swear to God. Just don't understand why people revere this game so much. Game looks like a mess. Yep, it is.
Real fight.
Battle gauge is broken. So that's one of the things about this game that I think is actually pretty cool. So there's like a bar at the end of the screen. So when you fill up that bar, and depending on the final attack that you use before the fight is over, you can get certain bonuses. So, you know, stuff like that's pretty neat in concept, but I don't think the execution is all that great, because you never really use it all that once. Not all that once. all that much, rather. It's a good idea, but I just don't think Star Ocean 3 really implemented that well. Star Ocean 4 implemented it the best, because it uses a chip system, so it's based solely on the things that you do. And as long as you're able to accomplish those things, then the game rewards you. Here it's a little more arbitrary of, oh, you gotta wait until you finish the battle, and you gotta do a specific type of attack, which is kind of awkward. Star Ocean 4 definitely did a lot better.
Real fight.
What do you think you're doing?
Anyone remember Irate Gamer? Unfortunately, yes.
That was easy.
Hey, give me that chest.
Real fight.
Thoughts on AVGN? I like AVGN. I think he used to be funnier, but I mean, I think he still makes good videos.
That was fun.
I think his older content has definitely aged a lot better than a lot of the reviewers around that time. There was people like Armic21, Play It Bogart, Jedi1, Wizwar 100, forgetting anyone, Urinating Tree. A lot of those people, I don't think their videos really hold up much.
Real fight.
But I'd say you could still go back to like AVGN's older stuff. They still hold up pretty decently. Thoughts on Angry Joe? He's okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, I agree. AVGN kind of went the long skit route, the same way that Nostalgia Critic did, and I never really was a fan of that. Granted, I'd rather watch AVGN's skits than Nostalgia Critics. Nostalgia Critics skits, especially nowadays, are fucking awful. I'd much rather... I vastly prefer AVGN stuff as opposed to Nostalgia Critics. I used to prefer Nostalgia Critics for a while. But, no, I think AVGN overall makes better stuff. Urinating Tree now makes videos about football? Are you fucking serious? I had no idea he was still around doing anything. That's kind of weird, because he was the fat man cometh, and now he's making videos about football? Hey, more power to him if that's what he wants to do. Okay, see, this game's really inconsistent. So, this, you see the green bar, when it's flashing, that's supposed to mean that the guard is up, and therefore, weak attacks should be blocked. But there, if you noticed, if you were paying attention when I was playing, there were times where I was hitting him with the weak attack, and it still hit him anyways instead of blocking it. So this game's rules are internally inconsistent. Yeah, Nostalgia Critics skits are very obnoxious. I don't like them at all. What the hell am I fighting? Bandits and a noble? Like, apparently he's a rich noble, which doesn't make any sense because the only civilization here seems to be like a little village.
Real fight.
Oh shit. These guys are taking away all my MP. Thoughts on Spoonie? Oh. Ooh. Spoonie. Spoonie used to be good. He honest to goodness, used to be good. Now he's terrible. He's also a pretty bad human being, like just as a person. I don't want to talk about Spoonie. I honestly don't want to. Like, it depresses me. Spoonie is a video game / like movie critic. I don't think the Rageaholic was ever good. I thought he was always bad. I never liked the Rageaholic. Thoughts on Movie Bob? He's an idiot. See, people say Spoonie became a prick. I think he was always a prick, and we just didn't see it until more recently. Happy Console Gamer? Seems like a pretty cool dude. Yeah, he seems like a pretty nice guy. Rageaholic, it makes terrible content. Like, yeah, Razor, he's just bad. Alpha Mega Sin, I don't really watch his stuff. I don't really have an opinion on him. See, look, I leveled up and now I have more CP. But the problem is, and this is so weird, because there's actually a number whenever you level up dedicated to increasing the amount of CP that you get throughout the game. But it caps off at 15, like I said before. So throughout the entire game, every time you level up, it's going to say 0 CP gain, which is infuriating. Super Bunny Hop is really good. I really like Super Bunny Hop. I think he makes really good videos. He talks too much without saying anything. I don't agree with that. I think he makes really good points. I've never heard of Gamer 2323. H Bomber guy, I'm pretty conflicted on. I think his videos would be a lot better if he just cleaned up his attitude. I think he just has a really bad attitude. You may Rageaholic. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely agree with that. But yeah, H Bomber guy, I liked his Fallout 3 video, but I really didn't like his Dark Souls 2 video. And this is coming from someone that actually likes Dark Souls 2. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. but I thought his video was very poorly put together. And I think him implying that Matthew Matosis was a liar, you know, that's what I'm talking about, like his attitude. I think if he just didn't do things like that, or if he just didn't present himself in that kind of way, you know, I'd like him a lot more. Black Bond? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Gamer 2323. Or Motoi Sakuraba. He gets... He's making shitty music for... Well, not shitty. He's making, like, boring music for Tales games. And he puts his heart and soul into the Star Ocean games, where this is where all his good music goes to. But the Star Ocean games are, like, far worse.
What do you think you're doing?
I like Video Game Donkey. He's funny. I didn't agree with Video Games Donkey's video on Yakuza 0, though. I thought that was pretty, like, misguided. But, yeah, he's funny. The problem I have with Donkey is, like, he should just stick to being funny. Whenever he tries to do a review, like, he just presents points, but doesn't go through the effort to actually, like, substantiate them. Because he's also trying to be an entertainer, which it just kind of kneecaps his reviews, and they don't really work. But when he's just trying to be funny, he's great. Like, you know, with his Yakuza 0 video, he just brings up points about, like, things that he didn't like about it. Like, he said that, something I thought was, just made no sense. That, that the mechanics in the game, like, the systems in the game, like, struggle to complement each other. And I thought that was baffling. The game's all about money. And then, and money is a very influential part of the game, and it's a very useful part of the game. Like, you could use money for most things, and you use it to level up even. So how it doesn't complement, I don't understand. Like, it didn't make any sense. Do you think Tales of the Abyss is overrated? No. Not at all. Like, not even close. I see a lot of hate for that game. Granted, I see a lot of love for it too, but, like, no, I don't think it's overrated. I think Tales of the Abyss is a masterpiece. And I don't throw that word around lightly. You know, I'm not one of those people that gives 10s out of 10s to everything. You know, it really bothers me when I, like, see, like, a My Anime list or something, and literally, like, half the list are 10s out of 10s. That bothers me, because that tells me that person doesn't really put a lot of thought into why they do or don't like something. So yeah, when I say something's a masterpiece, I fucking mean it. It's not something I just throw around randomly. You love the story and characters, but gameplay's not your favorite. Fair enough. I like the gameplay just fine. But, I mean, if you compare it to newer games in the series, then yeah, of course. Zillia 2's combat's way better. Grace's combat is way better. I'm sure Berseria's combat's way better too. Like, but yeah, I don't think Abyss is overrated. I wouldn't agree with that. Press Sage. Doesn't this increase your stats? No, wait. This revives you.
Real fight.
If I remember correctly, yeah, we're gonna meet. We're actually gonna meet Cliff Fitter soon. Okay, look, this is the dodge, right? This thing is worthless. So it doesn't work when I'm moving around. It only works when I'm standing still. can we agree that like a dodge that only works when you're standing still is fucking retarded? Like it's just dumb. It's bad design. The blueberries, yeah. It's just poor design. Thoughts on Joseph Anderson? He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's one of my favorite analysts. I think everyone here should watch his videos. He makes great content. I've actually bought one of Joseph Anderson's books to support him. I haven't read it yet though, but I really like him. Let's see. So, like I was saying about the dodge, like, it doesn't work when you're moving around. You have to either hold down the button, the L2 button, or use the D-pad. And it's just bad. So look, this is me dodging. You have to like flick the analog stick for it to work. But if you try to move forward, it doesn't work. It's just bad. Matthew Matosis. I used to like Matthew Matosis more. But then I found like other people did what he did just a little bit better. He's still great though, don't get me wrong. I still really like Matthew Matosis. He makes really good stuff. But I found other people like Nova Canoe as well as Joseph Anderson himself, who I think do what he does a little bit better. And I think that's because one of my problems with Matthew is that he's a reviewer that likes to judge things based on like the experience in a lot of ways. Now he also gets very in-depth when it comes to like game mechanics and story. But he also like judges things based on how they are as an experience. And I don't totally agree with him when he does that. But generally speaking, Matthew is great, don't get me wrong. He's just excellent videos. Ever watched Thin Reaper? No. I have heard of him though. Joseph Anderson's not British, and he did like a 2-hour-long video on Breath of the Wild. Nova Canoe, I believe, is from New Zealand. Yeah, they're all gaming channels. They're all really good, the ones I just mentioned. Some Call Me Johnny, I like him. Not great, but good. Makes good content. Seems like a pretty stand-up guy. Seems like the kind of guy I definitely would like get along with. What I think of gaming Ray, I think he's okay. Angry Joe, I think he's just okay. Yeah. I think oh shit, I died? I was not paying much attention and died. Well, I just saved, so it's not a big deal. Let's see, Hyperbit Hero. I think I like Hyperbit. I like Hyperbit more than Gaming Brit. See, look, we're right here, so no lost progress. I think it's because I haven't healed at all. Yeah, I literally have not healed at all, so there we go. Fate hasn't learned. I think he can learn some symbology. I don't watch Mega 64, so I don't have an opinion.
Real fight.
Gaming Bit is pretentious. Yeah, he can be. I actually prefer Gaming Brit's videos when he's just like trying to be funny, because he's actually a pretty funny guy. So the videos where he's like he made a video on Overblood, and I actually thought that was a really funny video.
That was fun.
Oh God. I forgot about the battle trophies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. His video on RE6 was pretty bad. Like, I didn't agree with it at all. But wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I love Clemps. If anyone here is like a fan, should I pick up Star Ocean 5? It looks like real fun. It's not. I made a video on Star Ocean 5. Please go watch it. It will tell you everything you need to know. But I love Clemps. If anyone here is like interested in Yoko Taro at all, like the guy behind Nier and Drakengard, I highly recommend watching his videos. He made some really excellent videos talking about those games. So, if you wanted to play some of those games, or like if you didn't want to play them but like wanted to know about them, Clemps does really good videos on it.
Oh, a real fight.
Yeah, Clemps is funny as fuck. He's really funny. My favorite game of all time. Yep. Really love this one. God damn it. That animation took so long that this guy was just like, fuck you. What do you think of Kadikarus? It's kind of half and half on him. Sometimes I think he's alright, sometimes I think he doesn't really hit his mark. Super Butterbuns, never heard of him. Hey, welcome back, Dom. So, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I'm not super big on Caddy's humor either. I think he used to be a little bit funnier. Please main clip. Yeah, the music in this game is good though. What do I think of Sonic? I don't really play Sonic games, to be honest. Favorite female YouTubers? I don't really watch a whole lot of female YouTubers, to be honest. There's not a whole lot. Femtrooper's good. I definitely recommend Femtroopers. She's a super nice, sweet girl. Makes good videos. Yeah, I recommend her. I remember there was a girl named, like, Meg Elizabeth something or other. She used to do videos a while back, and I used to like her content, but then she, like, fell off the face of the planet. And I think she tried coming back, but I haven't tried watching any of her recent stuff. It's gonna be in my final party, I don't fucking know. I haven't really thought about it. Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to... I don't watch Review Tech USA. Have you ever watched Twin Perfect? Yes, I have. Similar to H Bomber Guy, I think the content itself could be better if it just weren't for their attitude. Like, you know, those guys are like really, they have their heads up their ass, and they like to smell their own farts. And because of that, it makes it really difficult to like sit down and stomach their videos. Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Real fight. I need some backup.
Oh god. Dude, this game's combat is so fucking clunky, I swear to god. And I'm about to die again.
We won.
Yeah, I don't watch Review Tech. Yeah, Pelvic Gaming is good. I like her too. This door is locked. That way's a dead end. I don't get it. What the fuck do you want me to do, game? Am I missing something? Like, seriously, what am I missing? Is there something in the environment? Like, do I need to go back to the village or something? Like, Jesus. Douchebag Chocolat, you need to put in the password. Oh yeah, there's these passwords all over the place, right? These numbers. Well, I'm getting low on health, so I'm just gonna go back to the village. Douchebag Chocolat's funny, but he seems to have given up on YouTube, so that's a shame. It kind of seemed to me like he never really took YouTube all that seriously. I like Brad Jones too. I don't watch him like consistently, but whenever I do, I generally enjoy his videos. The last one I saw was a video he did on Wired, which is a really terrible film. And I think he did a good job. Like, having never seen the film, I think he did a good job taking it down. Yeah, Sim and Stomp is good. He's the real snob, if you ask me. Like, the good snob. Because he's just playing a character. Alright, so this is a store? Can I buy a better weapon, please? Oh, I can buy some armor. Okay, clone generator. Yeah, I'm gonna need some health items. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get all of them. Let's equip that armor. I wish I could get a better sword, but you know, whatever. Take what I can get. Yeah, I don't like that anime snob much. He's... yeah, not great. Can I just... come on. Can I just get my health back or something? Ugh. What was the last movie I saw? What was the last movie I saw? Oh, I know. I saw Ong Bak 2. Terrible story. Awesome fight scenes. Like, literally the only reason to watch that film would be just for the fight scenes. Like, if anyone watching, like, is a fan of, like, really well-constructed fight choreography, I would recommend Ong Bak 1 and 2. But just skip to the fight scenes. Like, the story is so throwaway. It's so paper thin. That's the only reason to watch any film, for the fight scenes? Not me, buddy. Only sometimes. Yo, this game won't let me, like... Is there no way to, like, get my health back? Unless I use an item? That's bullshit. That blue arrow is supposed to mean that's an inn. Or at least a place you can get your health back. Oh god, thank you. This girl's healing me. The Raid Redemption is awesome. I haven't seen John Wick yet. I heard good things about John Wick. Yeah, the PS1 version of Tales of Phantasia does indeed have an English patch, so if you're gonna play that game, play that version. I think a patch of the PSP version is also being worked on, which is considered the definitive version. But, you know, unless you speak Japanese, you can't really enjoy it. I heard Kobayashi's Dragon Maid's actually a pretty good anime, though. High School DxD is pretty terrible, though. I agree with that. Read One Piece, don't watch it. Yeah, but One Piece is, like, ridiculously long. Like, I'm sure One Piece is great and all, but, like, you have to at least admit that the barrier of entry is pretty high, considering how long it is. Underrated anime is the best. There's a lot of really great unknown anime out there. Go watch Gungrave. That's like one of my favorite animes and nobody knows about it. Battle Royale and Ringu are good moves, I agree. Although it's been a while since I saw Ringu. I remember it scaring the fucking shit out of me though as a kid. Okay, so I'm supposed to input the password here? Like, where am I supposed to input the password? Oh, okay. Okay, fuck, what was... I remember seeing a 5 somewhere? Shit. What's the password? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, Gungrave is Sci-Fi Mafia Berserk with an ending. That's a pretty perfect way of putting it. Best Star Ocean game right here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. This game is trash. This game is fucking garbage. Alright, it's 256. Thank you, Jerry. Alright, let's save. Just hating on the greatness. Dude, there is no greatness to be had here. What kind of greatness is a game... can this greatness possibly be if you cannot dodge forward? You could dodge to the side and to the left and right. You can't dodge forward. That's fucking dumb. You also can't cancel animations. These attack animations are locked in. You cannot dodge out of them. That's fucking dumb design.
That was fun.
Yu Yu Hakusho is awesome. That's a really good anime. I just find it funny that a guy named Cliff Fitter is going, yo, fuck out of here with Star Ocean 3. That's too funny, I'm sorry. Well, speaking of which, we're going to meet Cliff Fitter. Watch Makoto Shinkai and Mamoru Hosoda films. I have seen a few. I've seen 2 films by both those directors, and they were all good movies. So is the PS4 version worth a buy at the price it's at? Are you talking about Star Ocean 3? Hell no. Fuck this game. It's a piece of shit. Bad controls. It's terrible writing. It's boring gameplay. This game's just a train wreck of shit. The only good thing about it really is the music. And for a PS2 game, it doesn't look that bad. Like, half the cast of characters in this game are terrible. Like, Fate here is supposed to be an engineer, he's supposed to be a smart character, but yet he's just constantly idiotic throughout the entire game. So, Shintai, what I want to know is, which would you rather play, Star Ocean 3 or Infinite Undiscovery? I'd honestly rather play Infinite Undiscovery because the gameplay is more fun than this. And I don't really like Infinite Undiscovery. I think that game's kind of shitty, but at least, you know, the gameplay is a little more fun than this. Not as idiotic as Edge Maverick. Yeah, Edge was kind of dumb. I agree with that. He was kind of an idiot. But at least, here's the difference though. Like, Edge wasn't put forth as an intelligent character, as opposed to this idiot who's supposed to be a fucking engineer. Matthew Mercer's only bad role, yeah. Even Matthew Mercer admitted that he didn't like how that performance came out. What the fuck is this? Yeah, that's me. I'm Norton the Great. Brilliant writing here, guys. I mean, right? I mean, oh, such fucking, like, amazing writing here. God. I haven't played Eternal Sonata. I'm from Reserve, boy. We're not part of the Federation. Okay, so here's another problem. Like, this game's throwing all this terminology at you, and there's absolutely no way to really understand what any of this means. And here's something else that's fucked up. So right now it's actually, like, right, that planet filled with joy seekers that keep rejecting Federation membership. Yes, you're going to define an entire planet like that? Like, so everyone on that planet's like that. Everyone on the planet. Like, you can't be fucking serious. That's ridiculous. And what's up with his eyes? Is that explained? Is this a problem with the emulation, or is it supposed to be like that? Thoughts on Disgaea? I like Disgaea. I'm not as into it as other people are. Some people put like hundreds of hours. I don't go that far, but you know, they're good games. I like them. Lord Norton? Okay, buddy, whatever. Before you were Norton the Great, now you're Lord Norton. Whatever. God damn. This fucking game is such trash. He's literally, like, doing the evil laugh. He just went bleh. Like, you can't be serious. Wait, that's the name of the village? It's Whipple? Oh, man, that's funny. You're a smart kid. No, he's not. No, he is not. Grrr. Okay, so this is like some slight foreshadowing, barely, that there's something up with Fate's character. Ah, great, my dog's going nuts. I'm sorry. You may... No, you won't, dude. Trust me, this game sucks. If she doesn't, like, calm down, I'm gonna have to go... Oh my god. Okay, guys. I'm gonna have to get her to calm down. Just give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Alright, the dog should be calmed down now. Okay, I think the worst anime I've seen is Sword for Truth. The anime that's, like, pissed me off the most is School Days, but there's a distinction. Cliff here is actually one of the only, like, decent characters in this game. Thoughts on Cliffy B? I mean, I don't really have much of an opinion on the guy. He's in charge of Epic Games, right? Yeah, he made the Unreal Engine, or at least his company did.
Oh, a real fight!
Wait.
Oh, fuck off, dude. Why is he shooting like that? He looks like he's an idiot. Like, the animation of him shooting, he's like shooting it maniacally. Like, how cartoonishly evil can you possibly get? Dodge? The dodge doesn't fucking work in this game. It's awful. Someone that actually tried to defend this game to me, you know, said like, well, I never even bothered using dodge anyways, so whatever. And I'm like, that's bad! In an action game, granted action RPG, whatever, if you put a mechanic as fundamental as dodging, and it's better to ignore it, that's bad. That is fucking terrible game design. You will defend this game? You can try. You're not going to succeed, because this game is fucking terrible. The writing is bad, the play is shit, the controls are terrible. Good luck. Honestly, good luck. Fuck this game. It's such garbage. It's fucking terrible. Is Ken Levine a hack? Well, I didn't like BioShock. Oh god, the dog's going nuts again? I thought I calmed her down. You know what it is? She sees, like, things happening outside the house, and she's like, really paranoid. Hold on a sec. Okay, hopefully that, calmed her down. Or not. God, this dog. Okay, now it looks like she's calmed down. Let her stay beside me or something. That's a good idea. Maybe, you know. Well, I'm about to end the stream soon anyway, so this is the most entertaining stream ever. I'm glad you had fun. Shadow and Shintai do a review of Star Something. That wouldn't be a review. It'd just be me and him arguing the entire time. Dead Man Wonderland is ass. Yeah, I agree. That anime sucked. Like, made no fucking sense. Like, Dead Man Wonderland was stupid. Yeah, the opening was cool. But the anime itself was pretty bad. Like, there's constant, like, logical inconsistencies. Yeah, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's pretty bad still. I've never seen Soul Eater. Yeah, I definitely gotta give it that opening. The opening was pretty badass. I haven't seen Soul Eater, so no opinion. Yeah, you're right. Cliff kind of does look like Yuri a little bit. From Yuri from Shadow Hearts. Not to confuse anyone. Favorite anime rom-com? Maybe Clannad? Either Clannad or Toradora. I don't really watch that many, to be honest. It's not really my preferred genre, so I don't really have a lot of go-to answers. I have a friend of mine who hates Clannad and thinks it's like really emotionally manipulative, and I can kind of see where he's coming from, but I don't know. I like it. I didn't see it that way. Yeah, the story is so bad we're just ignoring it. Parasite is, I want to say it's a pretty good show, but I think it starts off strong. It starts off pretty fucking strong, actually. But I think as it goes on, it really starts to lose its steam. It starts becoming like pseudo-philosophical towards the end. And I don't think the philosophy like really works.
What? An attack from behind?
So,
Gonna be, huh?
Your Lion April, I haven't seen it. Yeah, Parasite was pretty good in the end. Not great, but pretty good. Had some issues. I've never seen Guyver. Best Dragon Ball game? Probably Budokai. Budokai 3. Anohana is pretty overrated in my opinion. It's not bad, but there was like a few like logical inconsistencies and stuff that didn't make sense. Like the thing with the little ghost girl, like it would have been really easy of the main character to prove her existence, and he just doesn't, and then gets mad when people question him about it. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? In the end though, I thought Anohana was okay, you know. It was decent. Nothing great.
Here I go. Bring it on.
Well, I've forgotten a lot about this game, Terry. You know, I wanna reiterate that I haven't played this game in a while. So, I've not seen Shiki. I heard interesting things about it. I did see some of Gintama. I did like what I saw of Gintama. It was pretty funny. Oh, I got triple XP. Let's see if I can not lose it. I guess I should use my special move. And it's terribly clunky and stiff animation. I've seen some of Great Teacher Onizuka and I like it. Gundam Build Fighters. I've seen... I saw like half of it and dropped it because it was boring as fuck. Like, it was fun to see a few stuff here and there. Like, the animation was good, but I didn't really like it all that much, to be honest. GTO is good, though. Great Teacher Onizuka is funny. I haven't seen Future Diary. Gunbuster is awesome. Gunbuster is really good. I haven't seen Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's one of the few Gundams I haven't seen. Like, I've seen most Gundam anime. I've seen Gundam anime most people haven't, like, heard of. In fact, I'm gonna say, like, if you're interested in getting into Gundam, I think the two best places to start would be Gundam War in the Pocket or Gundam Thunderbolt. Either way, both are great. I just recommend those two in particular as being your first for Gundam. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think Gundam Thunderbolt Season 2 just recently started airing, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna wait for it to finish before I watch it. I actually saw like half of Gundam Seed and dropped it because I hated it, but one of these days I have to go back to it just because I'm a Gundam fan. I'm like, well, gotta see it. People are divided on Kill la Kill. Like, some people think it's a masterpiece and some people hate it. Really weird. I haven't seen Kill la Kill. I have an opinion. I haven't seen it. I did like Gurren Lagann though, which was made by the same people, right? I think most people seem to agree that Kill la Kill was not as good as Gurren Lagann.
Bring it on!
Yeah, it seems that Gundam Seed is like a masterpiece compared to Seed Destiny, which even people who like Seed admit that Destiny is like terrible. I remember, like, I met like a friend of mine who's not into anime but has seen Gundam Seed and Seed Destiny, and he liked them. And when I told him you should really watch other Gundams because they're a lot better, he thought that like and I told him like, oh, I didn't really like Seed that much. He told me, oh, I can understand that. Gundam Seed's not about the Gundams. And I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, I have to question, like, what? Do you think the other Gundam shows are all about, like, marveling over how awesome the Gundams are? No! Gundam is never actually about the Gundams. The Gundams are supposed to be a metaphor for, like, responsibility, which is why at the beginning of, like, Mobile Suit Gundam, Amuro is, like a whiny child, and then by the end of the show, he becomes an adult. He becomes hardened through war, and the Gundam is like the responsibility of not only growing up, but like the responsibilities put onto the shoulders and the stress onto the shoulders of all of these men that go through war. So it really annoys me. Like, people seem to have this like weird misconception about Gundam that like all it is about like giant robots just blowing each other up, when it's so much more than that. FF12, I haven't really played FF12, so I don't really have an opinion. I am going to play the HD version when it comes out, though. Yeah, a lot of people are really divided on 12. You still need to finish Zeta Gundam. Zeta Gundam is my favorite Gundam, so please finish it. It's great. G Gundam is fun though. I like G Gundam too. It's G Gundam is more. I think G Gundam is a little bit more in line with like what people expect Gundam to be, but even then, I'd say there's more to it than what meets the eye. Not many people liked Vaughn. Well, Vaughn wasn't supposed to be in Final Fantasy 12 initially. He was added in later due to like focus testing. The director did not want him in the game, and in fact, at one point, the director like got sick and he couldn't finish the game, and he got replaced by someone else who probably took it like probably like fucked up the game. Vaughn or Edge Maverick, take your pick. I'll probably go with Edge just because, like, I mean, because Vaughn was like, of what I played of Final Fantasy 12, Vaughn was just like a completely nothing character. At least Edge has a character. For a PS2 game, the graphical assets and world size seem pretty impressive. For FF12, yeah, definitely. The graphics in that game were like really impressive. Alright, I think I'm supposed to go back to the ship. Ash and Balthier were the main characters. Yeah, they were supposed to be, but yeah, they kind of changed. Yeah, Vaughn is like just a dumb Bishonen character. I haven't seen Gundam Age, no, so no opinion. I gotta say though, like, you gotta give Trice props because
looks like an even match.
From this game they went on to make Radiata Stories and Valkyria Valkyrie Profile 2, which are like just way better games. Like, all around. Radiata Stories, Valkyrie Profile 2, they completely shit over this game. So, you know, I'll at least say that, like, this game was kind of like a stepping stone for them to then, like, make much better games.
Looks like an even match.
Even match, killed in 2 hits. Okay, that makes no sense. So I got like 1 experience point, and it said I got like 300% more. Wouldn't that just be 3? 1 experience point times 300 would actually, wait, that would technically be 300 experience points. I definitely did not get 300 experience points. This is so dumb. Thoughts on Xenosaga? Have not played it. Alright, when I reach the next save, I think I'm going to end the stream. My voice, I feel it already going out, talking for like 3 hours straight. Favorite game OST? That's easy. The first Nier. You should pick up Xenosaga. I did play Xenosaga 1. And I did like it, but I never finished it for whatever reason. I heard 2 was pretty bad, but that 3 was good. Xenosaga 3, 1, and then 2? Okay. Yeah, I heard 2 was pretty bad. Best OST by Motoi Sakuraba. I don't know. Motoi Sakuraba also did the soundtrack for Dark Souls, which is pretty masterful. You know, this game has a weird glitch that happens. Like, it happens pretty randomly. I noticed it happened to me a few times where the camera will... I don't know what happens, but like the camera will like randomly, when it loads into the next screen, the camera will be so far out that it exists outside of the skybox of the game, and you can barely see what's going on. I remember the first time I saw the glitch. It happened to me when I was it's kind of a spoiler, so I guess I shouldn't say. Let's just say something big happened in the game, and we go to a place like that's completely different. And I initially thought like the camera was like that because that's just how this place was, but it was really just the glitch. But yeah, it's weird. Like the camera like just juts out like so far, like that cliff, not cliff, but like Fate is a tiny spot like on the map, and you can barely see anything. It's terrible. I hope they at least fix that glitch for this HD version, but I don't know. I imagine the glitch might still be in the game because this is just an HD remaster, like not even a remaster. This is an upscale. It's supposed to be the same game, just like smoothed out. So, you know, running through an emulator. She's beautiful. Yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Who talks like this? Oh, and listen, don't fall for her. Like, Waka did the same thing in Final Fantasy X. At least it made more sense with Waka because he looks at Yuna as kind of like his little sister in a way. But like, I don't know. It's like, have you ever gone to your friend and be like, hey, don't fall for her, don't do it? Like, nobody talks like that. Yeah, Fate has a perfectly, like, fucking normal reaction. He's like, hey, who said anything about that? This game is shit, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but it's pretty bad. She doesn't even look that pretty. Like, she looks so weird. Look at her face! What's wrong with your face? Then why playing it? So you guys don't have to suffer. I'm doing it so you guys don't have to experience this shit. You could see me play it and go, hey, look at this fucking garbage. Thank you, Shintai. I don't have to play it now. I now am enlightened to how fucking trash this game is. This game looks like fun though. Really? So see, I mean, if you want to put down the $20, you know, it's all on you. Oh, I'm sorry, the $20.99. They had to add that extra 99. Those bastards. After this, you don't have to play it ever again. That's not true. This game was worth $20. It's not worth $20. I mean, that's how much you have to pay, but it's not worth it. But no, I plan on reviewing this as well. So no, I don't have that luxury, unfortunately. Stream Neo next. I'm kind of afraid that game's gonna kick the shit out of me because paying attention to the chat and playing the game is difficult. So stream Nocturne, maybe. Nocturne's a great game. I wouldn't mind streaming Nocturne. honestly. That does sound like a good idea. Can't wait for the review. Well, don't expect it anytime soon because it's going to be on the same level as the Star Ocean 5 one, and that was like an hour long, and this will probably be as long, if not longer. So, Stream Near Automata. I don't know about that game. No, I don't mean that in the sense that like the game's bad. Not at all. Just in like for a stream, I don't know. I'm tearing this game apart like you tear apart White Knight Chronicles. You haven't seen anything. Like, you're just hearing my disorganized thoughts. Like, it destroys this game, turns shitty. I haven't really played White Knight Chronicles. What I played, I thought was boring. No, I like Neo. I liked what I played, and I love Souls games. I'm just saying Neo might be difficult to play in a stream because it's a hard-ass fucking game, and I have to, and like having to talk and be interesting and interact with the chat, you know, while playing a balls-to-the-wall difficult game. That's rough. Sergeant 3 has to be the funniest stream I've watched in a whole. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Have you ever played Folklore? Yeah, I have. I like it. Yeah, Folklore is a good game. Stop playing everything on hard. Here's the thing. Like, when I was initially trying to stream, I was just playing games like I normally would. I normally put things on hard, because that's how I normally play games. But I didn't anticipate how hard it would be to, like, be interesting and also be a skilled player at the same time. You know, and interact with the chat. Like, shit. So my immediate reaction is like, play the game on hard? Of course, I always play on hard. Did you beat Persona 5 yet? No, but I am in the 7th Palace. I'm getting pretty close. I'm almost there. Like, I'm literally, like, just right there. What is this? The gravitic warp core is over. Okay, I mean that at least sounds like a real thing. So I'll give them that for their space lingo. Like at least that sounds legit. Their technobabble. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised how long I've let this stream go on. This cutscene's boring as shit. Yeah, it's fucking boring as shit, man. Zach or Cloud? Ah, shit. You know, I don't know. The thing is, I played Crisis Core more recently than I've, like, played Final Fantasy VII originally, so it's kind of hard for me to say. I guess I have to, like, on that end, I guess I have to go with Zach. For the simple fact that he's like, his personality stuck out in my mind more. Although, I mean, Crisis Core has an unfair advantage, though. It had voice acting, it had, like, actual cutscenes with real movement in them. Like, you know, Final Fantasy VII, the original game, didn't have that luxury. I'm sure that Cloud would have felt more of a fleshed out character if the cutscenes in it were done the same way as, like, Crisis Core. But it's, you know, hard to say. Still, Zack is a really good character, all the same. If I remember correctly, the planet we're... Yeah, for sure. The planet we're about to crash onto is the planet that the grand majority of the game takes place on. Oh god, look at these character models. We don't even get to see the crash? Are you serious? Aw, that's lazy. You motherfuckers, I wanted to see a crash. Crisis Core was awesome. That is a really good game. Yeah, Skybox looks like shit. Hey guys, since people were throwing around like what I should stream next, I want everyone in the chat to go ahead and give me their recommendations on what I should stream next. The facials in this game look like ass. Okay, Archduke says Neo, which I'm very trepidatious about. Nocturne or Digital Devil Saga, good choices. Nocturne. Neo again. Onichambara. I wouldn't mind. Well, the only problem is with Onichambara is I've pretty much like almost 100%ed that game, so I wouldn't know really what to do. I have most of the game done. Digital Devil Saga or Tales of Berseria. Berseria would be difficult because of the way, like, the share function doesn't work on that game. I'd have to get a capture device. I have a capture device, but I don't know if it streams. I haven't used it in a while, though. I'd have to try it out. Digital Devil Saga would be good. Digital Devil Saga would be nice. A lot of people are saying Digital Devil Saga. Shit. No, I'm not. I'm not fucking streaming that game, Dom. Get out of here. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Black panic won't change a thing. Oh god, don't Google that game, guys. You're going to find some stuff that you're not going to want to see. Some NSFW stuff. Don't Google it. Do I want to stream games I've played before? I'm fine either way. What exactly what it sounds like? Most of the games I've streamed have been games I've played before, except for Final Fantasy 15. I was kind of thinking of streaming Shadow Warrior. No, I haven't played Exist Archive, but I do own it. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do Neo at some point, just because a lot of people seem to want me to play it. You got the touch! You got the power! It's gonna be hard to stream Exist Archive because I have the Vita version. I'm not sure how I would begin to stream that. You want to see me get owned? I see. Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, you'll see me get owned, and I'm sure you'll have fun with that. But I won't be able to interact with the chat as much. I mean, I probably still will interact with the chat, but it'll be a lot harder given the fact that you know, it's a game that demand concentration. God, this cutscene's going on forever. I could play EDF. I'm dying, guys. Read my last rites. EDF. Yeah, I could do EDF. Yeah, I could stream RE4 as well. That sounds like a good idea. Deadly Premonition. Ooh, maybe. Actually, speaking of Deadly Premonition, well, that game is really cool and all, but I haven't played D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die, which is made by the same guy. I'd actually maybe want to like stream that instead. But yeah, Deadly Premonition stream sounds like a good idea too. Can I please get out of here and save? Oh god, another cutscene! Ah! And people give Metal Gear shit for all the cutscenes. Like, this game. Holy shit. I could stream Doom as well, yeah. Snake Eater! Yeah, I'd have to stream the, off my PS3. Which I don't think I can do. I don't like, because the thing is, the PS3 has HDCP or something like that, and it won't allow you to record anything through the HDMI. So even if I were to set up my my capture device, it wouldn't be able to stream it. Oh, I remember this part. You get thrown in jail. Just checked in. Is this the PS4 port? Yes, it is. Yes, you can. HDCP is irrelevant. I don't know if that's like, because I tried recording on my PS4, not 4, my PS3 before, and it didn't work. Yakuza 0, I've already played it, but I mean, if people want to see me stream Yakuza 0 again, I don't mind. Maybe, yeah, I might be able to do MGS5. I actually haven't played much of MGS5. Okay, so this guy is another party member, Albel. He's voiced by Crispin Freeman, although I turned off voices in this game. What about a Fire Emblem game? If I could stream off my Wii U, which that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I could do one of the GBA ones. Look at this fucking character model. This is one of the most evil-looking character models I've ever seen. Not even like because of the design of the outfit or anything like that. Just based on his face. Just look at his face. He's like, it's like, I'm gonna do some evil shit today. Ah. Best character model in the game. Dude, like, look at this dude. He's so fucking obviously evil. It's like I'm sure he just wakes up in the morning frustrated, just like, stream Breath of the Wild, Bayo 2, or Wonderful 101 on Wii U. I could probably stream Bayo 1 as well off my PC. I've never tried streaming on my computer, but I have OBS, so I should be able to figure it out. Do you have KH2.8 on PS4? Yeah, I do. I could honestly probably play through, what is it, Fragmentary Passage, the Aqua game? Like, I could probably play through the entire game on a stream. It gets pretty short. Look at this guy's fucking GIMP mask thing! Are those supposed to be his actual eyes? Or is that part of the mask? Oh my god! Holy shit. The problem with doing Berserk Band of the Hawk is that the animated cutscenes in the game trigger copyright strikes. So I'm kind of like avoiding it. This fucking GIMP mask, dude. Like, holy shit. I can't believe this cutscene's still going. How is this a porno? He's got a GIMP mask on. What more do you want? Fatal Frame? I haven't played any of the Fatal Frame games, actually. Yeah, Fate's supposed to get some armor soon, so he blends in more. It doesn't make sense, though, because he wears that for the rest of the game, even when he doesn't have to. This game's boring? Yeah, I agree. One of the first JRPGs to allow you to skip cutscenes, and thank God. Which one are you talking about? This game? I don't know if it's one of the first. It might be. Yeah, I think you make a good point. I think it probably is one of the first. Alright, think about it. Fate versus Titus. If we're talking about, like, who's stronger, I think Titus is probably stronger, because he can max out the sphere grid, and he can basically just be every character and be, like, insanely strong. In terms of who's the better written character, I don't know. They're both pretty bad. Like, Titus's character's really pointless in the game for the most part. Like, he doesn't really need to be there. Titus is definitely stronger for the simple fact that if he maxes out the sphere grid, he can literally do anything. He can be a black mage, he can be a white mage, he can be Orin, Fate would destroy... No, dude, fucking Titus would... Titus on... if he maxed out the sphere grid is a fucking monster. Whoops. That's kind of the problem with Final Fantasy X is by the end of the game, if you max out the sphere grid, all the characters are kind of the same. You want me to play through the reboot of Ratchet and Clank? Maybe. Well, if we're talking about based on what the narrative acknowledges, then yes, Fate is the stronger one. I think that's because of, well, I'm not gonna say it now, but it's revealed later on. There's certain special things about Fate, while nothing like that's ever revealed about Titus. But I was talking, if you take the gameplay into consideration. Titus could, cast Haste and then cast Protect. And cast all these fucking spells and just whoop Fate's ass. But not taking that into consideration, yeah, Fate's probably the stronger one in terms of story. Fate kind of reminds you of Jude? No way, Jude's a way better character. Jude was meh? No way. No, Jude was a good character. How many characters can you think of that actually have the balls to try and be with a bombshell like Mila? Come on, that deserves respect. Will I play Crash Trilogy? Probably not. Luke Fonfod kicks Fate and Titus's ass left and right. Did you ever play Shadow of Mordor? I own it, but I haven't really played it much. Maybe I could stream that too. Yeah, Jude isn't like a special person. He doesn't have a weird power. This cutscene is still going. Okay, Terry, that's not true. It's not a special ability that Jude had. It's not like some magic thing that he had. He was just able to concentrate well. That's it. That's not like a special ability. Okay, I do remember this about this cutscene. And I do actually kind of like this. Where Cliff here is saying so what I'm saying is, if we're gonna cooperate with someone, it might as well be that hot chick over there. Know what I mean? And she actually acknowledges this. Because she's literally right there. She should be able to hear him. Yeah, Jude was a lot of fun. No, yeah, the soundtrack in this game is really good. I think Jude was kind of nerfed in Xillia too, wasn't he? Look at this fucking gimp fucking restraint he's got on him. That's my phone ringing. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So, see, she heard what they said. She likes being called hot, but not chick. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with being called a chick. I don't know. Thoughts on Witcher 3? I haven't played it much. Yeah, I'd love Platinum's Transformers team to make a Samurai Jack game. That sounds great. What mic do I use? I use a Blue Yeti mic. Okay, so can we... Fate just said his full name. Fate Line God. Ugh. Such a terrible name. It's like so... Like, it lays it on so thick. It's terrible. It's so bad. Oh, he's guided by fate like a line as if preordained by God. It's still better than Edge Maverick. Edge Maverick! A maverick that lives on the edge. He's not, though! He's not! That's the fucking dumb thing. Like, Edge isn't like that at all. He's not a maverick and he doesn't live on the edge. So it's like just stupid. And here's the thing though, Fate Lion God. This game does not have any themes of existentialism or determinism. So why the fuck is his name that? It lays it on so thick, but it has nothing to do with it's dumb. It's just dumb. Is this game worth downloading illegally? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Favorite character in Star Ocean 4? The girl with the big tits. That's the best one. Sorry. Star Ocean 3 and Star Ocean 5 story is such a train wreck. Yeah, I agree. Both pretty bad. Aramat was decent. Yeah, he's alright. This has a Legend of Legaia vibe to it. The only difference is Legend of Legaia is good. You thought Star Ocean 3 was the best. I'm sorry, but I think this game is complete trash. I think it's I think part of it is just that this game is aged badly. Like, I think some of its problems come from it just being an old PS2 game. But then again, there were PS2 games that were better than this, like that aged better than this, I should say. I mean, I think Devil May Cry 1 and 3 both aged better than this game. Granted, yeah, that's like specifically action games. They're not action RPGs. But then again, I'd say Tales of Symphonia has aged much better than this. I agree, Devil May Cry 1 does hold up pretty well. Is this game at least better than FF15? I don't know, I haven't really played much of FF15. I thought FF15 was just okay, based on what I played on the stream.
Here we go, guys. Get in
I think Symphonia is still pretty, like, yeah, Symphonia does show its age in certain respects, but I think it holds up pretty well, all things considered. You know, thoughts on Dragon Quest VIII? I like Dragon Quest VIII. It's really good. I mean, compared to this, Symphonia is a fucking masterpiece, but but I mean, you know, I think Symphonia holds up a lot better than this. I don't agree with that. I think Devil May Cry 3 is better than Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I know you just said it was bait, but... Oh, you're leaving, Nero? Alright, take care, man. We get one fight, and now we have, like, another string of cutscenes. Holy shit. What's worse, this or FF8? This? At least FF8, like, they tried. Well, okay, I guess I shouldn't say they didn't try with Star Ocean 3. But, like... FF8 is a weird, dumb game, but it's also, like, really experimentative and, like, it tried a lot of interesting stuff, even though, like, it failed in a lot of respects. You know, it's one of those games I respect a lot just because it tried. And it did a lot of, like, really weird, interesting things. I mean, the story was a mess. The romance was questionable. The gameplay, the junction system was broken. But hey, it tried, its story was, at least was like really ambitious with like its interdimensional shit and time travel. The junction system was weird and broken, but at least it tried with something different. Okay, guys, I think I've had enough. This game is... I think 3.5 hours of this fucking game is enough. I think it's time to end the stream. I want to thank everyone for coming. My voice is out. I think my voice is done. So, thank you everyone for coming. I had a lot of fun. Even though I was playing this piece of shit fucking tripe. Hopefully one of these days I can get around to making the review that I really want to do on this game and really get across just what exactly like it is I don't like about it. I think I only touched upon like a few things here and there that I didn't like about the game. But I would really want to have the opportunity to do a full review. The thing is though, and you guys may have noticed that I'm kind of strapped for time. And, you know, I have a full-time job. I'm also going back to school so I can earn my degree as a teacher. So, it's difficult. But, I'm going to do what I can. And, you know, I have a bunch of other video projects I want to do as well. But, you know, hopefully I can still get them done, including a review of this. But don't expect it anytime soon. Unfortunately. But anyways, I'll say it again, thank you everyone for coming. I had a lot of fun. You're all great, wonderful people. Great to hang out with you guys. And hopefully I can stream something again soon. I'm not sure exactly what, but a lot of people gave me a lot of really good ideas. So, what am I interested in teaching? I want to be an English teacher. So, we'll end it with that. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys soon.